Discord servers, one of the most terrible places to go into. And just before I even start this video and before I even explain, just please don't go into random Discord servers if you're bored. And if you want to know why, watch this video so you will understand. So a while ago, I would get really bored because I would stay up so late and I would have nobody to talk to because all my friends would be sleeping, would be tired, would be maybe busy. And I would have to go through multiple hours, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, which to me is a lot, of not talking to anybody because I'm really used to being in a call with someone, even if we're just quiet and chill. It's kind of fun to have someone around. So I would be really bored. What I decided to try is like, oh, I'm on Discord, which is a place full of people and full of servers. Why don't I go to a random Discord server and just join the calls and try to talk to people? In the beginning, it was really like scary and hard, and it was really like nerve-wracking. But I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? If anything happened, I just leave because like they can't really message me or text me because I turned all these things off. They have like to send me a friend request first. Like they can't really do much to me. So it's like, what's the worst that can happen? So I did do that, and I did get used to joining random calls and random voice channels and just talking to people. And let's say most of the time, what I would face, it wasn't really that fun. So most of the time, it will be like 80% or more men or boys, and they'd be either screaming in my ear really loudly, insulting me and throwing random stuff at me, sexualizing me, which I didn't think was possible to happen, or being just mean. Like I would talk to them and they'd be just really mean, playing loud music or sounds in my ears, or having a bad microphone, which surprisingly is the least terrible one, but I still couldn't handle it, so I would leave any call if someone had a really bad mic. And the sad thing is, I thought every time I meet a girl, I get happy because okay, at least this is a woman, this is a girl, she'll get me, she'll get on my vibe, we'll be at least nice because we're both women. But I'm shocked that sometimes it's not really necessary. Like I'll join and I'll see a woman there and I'll be like, oh hi, how are you doing? And she'd be like, shut the F up. I was like, what did I say? What did I do? I'm just saying hi. It'll really like stab me in the heart. Like, sheesh, if you have a bad mood, don't throw it at other people. But I was like, okay, a lot of unstable people are there because they probably have no friends, and that's why they are in these servers. I mean, not acting like I'm stable either. I don't think anybody is completely stable. Sometimes I'm stable, sometimes I'm not. Whatever, anyway. And also like other things is I notice it's so common and so easy to find someone smoking weed everywhere. Just smoking weed and being high or being stoned or whatever they call it all the time, all day long. Like it's so weird because I come from a place where it's not normal, it's not legal, it's not okay to do. Regardless of what you think, I don't think it's good to harm yourself, even if it's your choice and your freedom. Like I wouldn't advertise smoking for someone. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my view on things. It was just really terrible. But anyway, forget all these stuff. We're gonna get to the main story of this video, and it's why I stopped going to these servers and just deleted them completely. So one day when I was in these servers, I found a couple, a guy and a girl. They were kind of nice, they were kind of sweet, especially like the girl seemed really cute, and the guy was telling me, oh, you have Nitro, can you please boost our server because we are missing one boost. And if you don't know what a boost is, it's basically like a subscription to Discord, and when you have it, you can give perks to existing servers in Discord. So I had it because the OPR GX Nitro was out there and it was free, so I got it. And he was like begging me, can you please come to our servers because I really would like if you boosted our server, please, 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 please. And he was like really begging me and being nice. I know begging me and being nice maybe is a weird thing to say, but like people would beg and like maybe swear at me, I don't know. The standards are really low there, okay? And I boosted it, and then nothing happened for like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. Never talked to them again, never saw them because they were never online, and I never joined their server. Or maybe they joined when I'm asleep because my time zone is different than their time zone. But then after a while, after like those 3 or maybe 4 weeks, I saw them there and I was like, oh cool, I'm bored, I'm alone, it's really late where I live, so I'm gonna join them and talk to them. So I joined the call, and the couples were there with also like another second girl which I never met or seen before, but she was there and she was kind of quiet. She would talk once in a while, her voice sounded kind of small, and then I saw on her profile that she was 15 years old. So they were both above 18 as I remember, but she was younger, but I don't know what she was doing there. Anyway, so they were doing this role play. He was the father of the girl, like that was 15 years old, and the other girl that was his girlfriend, I think maybe they were pretending like it was his wife or something, or whatever, I don't know. And like they were like telling him, oh dad, you didn't do this, and like how dare you do this. Like they were role playing like the most toxic family ever or something like that. I don't even know. Like they were blaming him and like being mad at him. Like it was so confusing. Like I was there laughing and I was like, is this a trait which you get every day? Like what the hell? Why are they so toxic? And then in the DMs he told me, oh by the way, we're just like joking around, we're kidding, we're not like this. I was like, oh Oh, okay, I guess. You do you. You do you. Everybody get their own roleplay. I'm not gonna judge. So after a while, they got all quiet and it seems like they were completely asleep in the call. So I got bored and I left the call. And then the girl that I just mentioned, the one that is 15 years old, the one who is younger, I don't know what to call her. I don't want to give them names. She texted me and she was like, oh, hi, Addy. And I responded, oh, hi, how are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm fine. My arm just really hurt because I signed my friend name in my arm. I was like, oh, what do you mean? And she said, oh, go to the server and see the picture I sent in that room. And I went to that room in the Discord server. And what I saw, there were so many people signing names with pencils and Sharpies and pens in their like legs and their arms. I was like, okay, that's a thing they do, I guess. Whatever. I don't see harm. And I scrolled down because her picture was the last one at the bottom. And when I saw her picture, it was kind of dark. It was kind of dim. But like, it was her hand. There was a name written and it was in red. And it looked like it was bleeding. And again, it was kind of dark, so I wasn't sure. And I went to ask her, oh, I saw the picture. Do you like know how to draw? Because it's really looked like it's bloody. It looks kind of like cool. And she was like, oh no, that is blood. I was like, huh? She said, yeah, I did do it with like a knife. It's blood. I was kind of having a problem to like understand this in my brain because she was so nonchalant about it. She was so chill. It was like completely normal and fine. And then I was telling her like, you know, this is like bad for you. And like, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to you. Why do you like self-harm? Like, you know, you're loved and you deserve love and you deserve care. Like, I was trying to be nice. Maybe I thought in my head, because I always have good faith in people and I try to do the best. I like, maybe she just never got like someone to tell her nice things. She never realized she's maybe young. She's being affected by other people, which honestly is probably true for the situation. And I was trying to be nice, but then she sent me another image of her arm and it was like the camera was a little bit to the right of her arm and it was like 8 bandages completely open and all of the blood was on the bandages like fully red. It looked like someone just threw a bucket of the color red on her bandages. Like, I didn't see the cuts, just the bandages with the blood, but that was already bad enough. You can't just send that to someone without asking them first. She just sent it immediately. I was really like shocked because how do you not ask for someone to see this? And isn't like self-harming images kind of a private thing that maybe I assume a lot of people are kind of ashamed of or afraid to be judged, but she just sent it and she doesn't care. So it was already showing a lot of red flags of normalizing, not asking for consent. And I was like, okay, maybe she doesn't get it. So I thought maybe I should tell her really clearly, oh, by the way, don't send me these images. I don't like to see them. Thank you. But we were talking and she kept telling me, oh, wanna see? Oh, wanna see? Oh, I'm gonna send you. I was like, no, stop it. No, I just told you. No. And she kept doing it again and again. She didn't send, but she kept telling me she was gonna send, which was already scary enough. Oh God, because I don't want to see these kind of images. No matter how strong you are, no matter how mentally strong you are, how brave you are, and how smart you are, these things put a mark in you, put a mark in your mental, like in your mind. And I don't want to one day to break down and start self-harming myself, because you know, I did have some past with self-harming. It wasn't like cutting, but I used to punch myself. I used to pinch myself really hard. I used to have this feeling of self-punishment. Like when I do something wrong, I deserve to feel pain. I would bully myself inside my own mind so much to the point I'll start crying and sobbing and feeling like I'm worthless. I'm the worst and nobody should ever love me or care about me and I deserve everything bad that happens to me. And that's terrible, man. That's so terrible. Like self-harm comes in many forms and ways, and I don't want to add another form to myself. I mean, thank God I stopped doing all that, and it took a while to learn and to like start appreciating and loving myself. And like, you know, your body is helping you. It's been created for you to use it and to like do nice things. And why do you harm it? It did nothing to you. It's not its fault, you know? So I just feel really guilty. So that's why I specifically didn't like what she was doing and what she was saying. And again, I was trying to have good faith. I was like, she's young, she doesn't know, she's blah 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 blah. Maybe she has really bad friends. And I was like, probably something really bad happened to her. And she did tell me like what happened to her, which is really honestly effed up. I don't even know if I should say it, but I will say it. So her dad worded her, and he would tell her things like, you do not deserve to go to heaven because of what I did to you, or like, you will not go to heaven because of what I did to you, or something like that. And it was like, oh God, I'm like, I'm really sorry for her to have to, like, I don't know what to say because I'm in a video, I'm not talking to her, but like I was really feeling like, oh shit, that is really effed up. Like, I hope nobody have to go through that. I really hope she gets what she deserves after being like abused like that. It's so effed up. I just think even with all this, you can't really just go around normalizing things like that. Like, I really hope it's just a phase and she'll get better, but just seeing her normalize this. And oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this. When I saw the image of the Discord server, you'll think people will be replying to it saying like, oh, are you okay? Why are you doing this again? Hope you're feeling better. No, her friend that she signed her name in her arm, she was like, oh, that's so cool, nice. So you would look at a self-harming image and you would compliment it like this? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to tell me? What am I supposed to feel? This girl and this server and maybe other friends that she have is normalizing this completely and making it like a cool, good thing. And the problem is when I was talking to her, like it really seemed like I was the odd one to her. She was telling me, no, actually, you're the weird one. You're the one who's odd to me because you do not do this. Everyone I know does this. And I was like, oh, that really explains it. Everyone around her is normalizing it. So I don't know, man. And in all this situation, I only like met her 1 or 2 hours ago. Like the first impression of me to her was like, honestly, terrible. Like, I'm sorry for what happened to her, but it's so terrible. So after that, I just ended the talk because she also didn't respond. I think she got busy. And I went to sleep feeling really weird, feeling odd, feeling mentally drained. Next day, I woke up, I went to my PC, I like remembered what happened and I was analyzing it in my head and I was like, no, I am not letting this happen ever again. I will not let any of this bullshit happen to me ever again. I don't want to hear anybody who's gonna normalize this kind of shit, who's gonna be okay with it, who's gonna talk to me nonchalant and send me pictures of them self-harm. And again, I'm not trying to shame this girl. Like, again, she's young. Like, I don't blame her specifically. But I also will not take other people's actions and their ignorance and them being young on my behalf. You know, you don't do that. You just don't take harm on your behalf just because you're nice or kind. I've been stabbed enough in my life. Like, honestly, I don't want to deal with that. So I left all the Discord servers. I left their Discord server. I unfriended all of them because, I mean, I wasn't really talking to them that much. So I think they wouldn't really mind or care that much. It's like, whatever, another person. And since that day, honestly, I have been sometimes feeling bored. I sometimes want to talk, but I remember, hey, if I'm lonely, I'm the one controlling my mood and what I do. I could be watching videos, I could be drawing, I could be making videos for you guys, which has honestly been really fun. I could be doing so many things. And like, yeah, maybe my friends are asleep, but they're still my friends and they still exist throughout the day. And I can talk to them and they're like healthy friends. They do not make me feel weird or odd. They do not send me these kind of pictures. Being lonely is honestly so much better. Like, maybe I'll get more sleep because I haven't been sleeping. I've been just staying up talking to random people for nothing just because I'm really bored. Honestly, I think that was enough and I don't want to repeat that again. And I'm just telling you, if you are bored, if you are lonely, please do not lower your standards. And my standards is really high. I really would like a normal good friend who's stable, who can tell me what they feel, who can tell me what they think, who I don't have to fight them to just get one like idea across. Maybe that's high standard, I don't know, but I don't care. I will not let everybody just take my energy again, man. It's so precious. So please, if you have energy, if you want to have friends, don't let it be like this. I hope you really find your friends because, man, this world is really difficult to find someone who's normal. And yeah, that's my story. Please tell me what you think. And if I did say anything wrong or insensitive, please forgive me and like explain to me in the comments. Maybe I'm like a little ignorant. Maybe I'm not the best at this. So please be nice with me. And see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Bye-bye.